Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 27, I'm pretty sure, of my Path of Radiance Let's Play. I can company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, the recent heroic act finally moved the conservative Gallians to dispatch much needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia march through the treacherous Marhaut mountain range. Okay, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then spill, not spill, but slip through the gaps in the dying forces and move towards Crimean's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Okay, so we have to reunite with our allies now, with our allies from Gallia. So yes, bunch of helpful furries. That's okay. Phoenix's Hall. All right. Last we heard about Phoenix's was the Black Knight talking to Ashnarth about kidnapping Leanne. So maybe because we just saw the Black Knight in the last one, it was the last one, yes. That was maybe because the Black Knight was on his way to do this. I get the feeling that we're going to see some pretty relevant stuff now. Leon, I'm coming in. I knew it. Stebarn, how are you feeling? It is good to see that you are well. No surprising, it is a beautiful day. Yes, we Hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Lorasay? Lorasay, that's Leanne and Rayson's father, I think. I have thought his condition might have improved. But let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. Lots. Okay. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes. Well, some of it at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, Lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know it by now how fluently he speaks our mother tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of... You read the letter, didn't you? No, I just got a glance of it in your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You little scamp. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Daen and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Rayson is fine. But I wonder what happened. He doesn't give the details, but he asked for Nissus to send reinforcements. If Prince Rayson is asking for help, things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Lorasay and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. No, don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy to talk. I suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Alright. I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Alright. Lots, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her back. Yes, sir? Help her back. So where is she going then? I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. What? Is something wrong? What are you? Over there behind me? What? Someone is behind me? Did this guy just get fucking killed by the Black Knight? Please tell me that's the case. uh, oh, oh, that was just priceless. I don't know why that was so funny. Why didn't she do anything? Why? All right. Well then. If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming. All right. So she understands common language actually pretty well. She understood this clearly because she immediately, the prodigal son has returned. Even though he didn't say has returned, he said returns, but you know, I have gained that which you requested. Show me. This way. These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried to get her to free the dark gold from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Bah! They are ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care. Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you used that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and of unknown origin. The armor I presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My weapon, Rayion, and this armor which renders any enemy attack impotent. Both are well suited to me. Oh, you gave Ashnar a blessed armor. Alright, well, all the more reason to get a blessed weapon, I guess. But that's still, if I don't know, I felt like the Black Knight had more of a personal agenda, like not completely aligning with Ashnarth, by giving him that kind of power just seems a bit overkill to not have a personal agenda. Like it seems very in favor of Ashnarth, you know what I mean? They both shine because they are mine. And now the medallion, and that Galder as well, both belong in my hands. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? It is no matter. As long as all my chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnarth. Alright. What is going on? What's happened here? Alright, so he didn't die at least. My king! Lots, hold on. I'm so sorry. The princess. Who did this? It was the Craven Dastard that did this to you. Knight in black armor. Oh. No, he did die. Lots, no! Curse you dying. This was civilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark. Alright. I'd like to report the results of our last battle. MVP Leith. Makes a lot of sense. Joffrey now in our army confirmed. Yeah. Okay. really have to make a quick comment. It's not that I didn't like what happened. I mean, the Black Knight coming in and, actually doing some damage, that I like. Because if he just infiltrated and took the princess without any resistance, it would feel a bit unnatural for her to not be guarded. It's just the way it was worded, like it was a, comedic relief, and then suddenly, the Black Knight is behind you and stabs you. We got a support, actually. Lucia and Bastion. I mean, no harm. Good day, Bastion. Ah, Lady Lucia. What an exquisite pleasure. Would you allow me to place a kiss upon your creamy white hand? Sorry, my lord. I've been sharpening my blade, and my hands are covered in grime. Nonsense. I have no objections, my lady. The grime merely accentuates your beauty. I have objections, Bastion. Ah, she addresses me so curtly, but it only strokes my furnace of attraction. It is only my nature to hunt and pursue a tantalizing beast that flees me. You have such a devious grip on my heart. Don't even think I'm going to fall for that trick. It may work with the others, but I'm no doe-eyed fawn. Why don't you just give up already? Ah, splendid. This fawn has sharp hooves. But still, she spurns my advance. Next time, I shall woo her with words. And Bastion and Volk? But Bastion is the one person that Volk has a support with? Like, no one has a support with... The supports in this game are really limited. There's people with one or two or even three supports. For example, Soren only talks with two people. One of them I haven't gotten yet, which is surprising. And I've always been, wondering who Volk had as his single support, and it's actually Bastion. Okay, well, that definitely has to be read. You there in the bushes. You have until the count of 5 to show yourselves before I start throwing sharp objects. 1, 2, 4. Oh dear, keep those daggers sheathed. My dearest Volk. I can see why you've... Let's start from the beginning. Keep those daggers sheathed, my dearest Volk. I can see why you've earned such a reputation. Oh, hello, Bastion. You weren't the fellow I was expecting to see. Indulge my curiosity for a moment. What are you walking for? Knowing you, I'm surprised you haven't already checked on what I had for breakfast. So it's true then, you're working for Crimea under Commander Ike? I serve no nation. I work for Ike himself. And why is that? 10,000. 10,000? Pay me, and I'll answer that twinsy. You had no intention of answering my question, so you came up with an outrageous sum. Very well. I'm not a charity. Get lost if you can't afford my fee. What has Ike got brewing in that brain of his that involves this scurrilous man of the shadows? Methinks I should look into this forthwith. Dude, I love Bastion. Boy, Bastion, man. 3 stars. Okay. Every other 3-star has been getting a character. So this better be relevant. Mister, excuse me, mister. Are you guys gonna go into those mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went into the mountains in the first place. You're gonna go up there and take care of them, aren't you? Gonna make them pay? Please, mister, say that you are. Mom and my sister and me don't have anywhere else to go, and I wanna go back to the cabin my papa built. I understand. We're going to take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, alright? Yeah, go give them heck, mister. Oh, wait, I heard those guys talking about something too. They said if anyone comes up the mountain single file, they'd get them all at once. It was something like that anyway. Really? That's a lot of help. Thanks. Good luck, mister. Kill them all. Do it for my papa. That was aggressive. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Forsooth, what ho! My eyes behold Sir Ike. Pray tell, what did you ask of me, good sir? Well, I just wanted to chat. Try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute. I see. A fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers ought to be aloof, and ready always for the fight. If all goes well, sweet happenings abound. But if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I too am often plagued by such grim thoughts. Listen, yet you walk out among your men in arms. Your men at arms spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir. Huzzah until the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I sought to find the mettle of the man, and studied you with cautious, steady eye. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans, with status and great wealth his only goals. As such being your own ethic and deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanish in the night. Yet lo, what do I find before mine eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust. General? Sorry about that. Must have those off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something? Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips. If you're offering to me a cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired. Your words to make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale of two and poems to ease the savage toll of war. Alright, and 3-star, a man. Who the hell are you? Hey there, little man. I've got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will you? And you would be? The name is Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker. World-class berserker? That's a rather dubious title. What's this, you doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. That's not yes hotter either. Dubious? You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the goal's not good enough, I'm gone. Huh? All of this sounds vaguely familiar. Khalil, Khalil said the world-class mage thing, right? But at least you're confident. Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me on this lance. Okay, higher. Why not? Alright, you're in. Yes. So how about taking me to meet the general? The general. Oh. That's good. You're a funny little guy. So seriously, where's the general stand? Must be that big one there. Largo. Hey, I thought I'd need you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me. Did you come looking for little of me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army is enough for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm giving it up to. What? Are you really going to hire Largo? You know, like, that's the plan? Huh? This little guy really is the general. Don't I look like the biggest fool around? And I mean big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy. Oh, he's such a clown, but you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually, at the same time. But yeah, that was awesome. Definitely dubious. So now I have this guy. Largo. A berserker. 21 strength, 21 skill, 20 speed, 52 HP. Alright. You know, when I saw how strong the units grow in this game, I thought maybe they would outclass units later in the game, but like, look at this. I've been training Boyd quite a lot, like he's level 5 promoted. And he's at 21, 15 and 11. Less HP, same defense I'm pretty sure, or one more. Yeah, this guy is just faster, a lot more skill. Comes at A rank, which is pretty good. And he probably also has a boost in critical from being a berserker. Don't think I'll be using him because I don't know. I already have my army like pretty well formed. But yeah, probably going to do some inventory work now, so I'll see you after a short break. Alright, that honestly should be enough. Haven't done a lot here, but yeah, shortest start in Path of Radiance, still like 20 minutes of preparations. Because of all the conversations, all the plot. Replaying this game without the story must be such a different experience. Even though probably between the supports and everything, you still get like a bit of a chunk of plot. Ranulf, whereabouts is the Gallian army camped? Sorry, maybe that sounded a bit weird because my wasn't well placed. And neither was I. It's over those mountains, so we're finally going to join forces. Report says that King Ashnar is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us in that mountain. If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days at least. In that case, we've no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed? Wait a second, isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello? Nope, there isn't. I loved when they did this for the first time, like showing the entire map, taking advantage of the 3D. The enemy approaches, sir. Alright, you look ugly. You look ugly. You look like Wyvern Lord He-Man. Because you're the Wyvern, right? Listen up, man. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. Oh. Actually, I think I've seen this like in compilations. I think I once saw a video in this game where a guy got to, he got his entire army killed in a line with these rocks. But yeah, I knew there was a mechanic. I guess I thought at this point that this was going to be from Radiant Dawn, not Path of Radiance. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans. Okay, so they can push. I don't know if I have it that clear. But well. Commanders, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems like a simplistic trap, but though these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible, I think they may be surprisingly effective. So we'll run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander, right? Right. How did you... I know, genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach at the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right, move out. So, kill boss? No. I just want to see conditions from the beginning this time. No, it's a Rod the enemy. So, why are you lying? Why are you lying? It's a Rod the enemy. You said reach the enemy. Yeah, it is you. With a bolt axe. A magical axe. Don't think I have anyone with a lot of magic between my axe users. But it's still interesting, unless Largo has magic for a reason. He didn't seem like the type of unit to do, but... and he isn't. And I'm bringing Boyd because he has the Lagus axe. And I see there are some feral ones around. So yeah. Let's save and let's begin. Aside from that, I'm prepared. I don't need to reposition or anything. I'm golden now. Okay, so I don't really understand. You can push them through here? Or what? And also, do you move? Like, do you actually move? Those are the important questions. They also have some ballistas. We know how scary those are. Right. That looks like a long ballista. Or iron ballista. A purge guy here. A rock. That can be pushed. Why is it... I never understand. Why is it so difficult for you to move here? On the trail. So pretty good chance here, and I take you out. Okay. And that's a level 4 void. Level 6. With some luck and defense. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Ballista. Which is a rock throw. Apparently that disperses damage, so that the animations can be more, and we can take more time in this game. Really, you attack yourselves. But it hits Soren and Titania. Apparently it does 10. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting this to be so lined up. I thought it would go through the path. Well, that's okay with me. Losing 10 HP isn't the end of the world. Oh, really? Well, we can keep with this. No more attacks, right? I mean, Lithis is still going to be okay, so... She dodges and she does some good damage, leaves you at 7 again, yes. At 7. They have a bishop, so they might get some healing on the feral ones. Which is definitely worse for me than, you know, not getting... them not getting healing. But yeah, it's not a big problem. Not a big problem. Alright, you push another rock to hit Yale. Yeah, you do 10. You didn't expect that at all. Come on, push the other rocks. Just because. You hit your own people too, like, who does that? Well, then the Elf-Thunder takes care of you. I guess that Steelbow was a bit more dangerous now that I was hurt, but no way it was going to do 24, even to Soren. He's pretty fragile, but... yeah, 7 defense. 8 defense now. 7 defense, if you think about it, is not that different from Void. It's just 5 damage. Okay. If I can take you out, then that's good enough for me. Yeah, apparently Cavaliers just don't have a lot of movement here because there's an special terrain for, you know, mountain paths, which makes sense. Cavalry is not as good for all types of terrain in real life, but realism, that's what we're doing now in Fire Emblem, realism. Come on. A bit late, don't you think? When we're riding on dragons and I have a transforming cat girl in my army. I'm actually taking Nefeni this way. She has to use the short spear because... stuff. Because they can go through there. Vulneraries can also be very helpful here because 10 damage is the damage I'm taken. So... that goes to Raisun. Okay. Raisun doesn't have a lot of HP. So if these are very targeted, this could be bad. Of course, that curves perfectly to hit Gil and Leith and Boyd. That's it, thankfully. No way I knew this pattern, so... Okay. But please don't get reinforcements. If this is a route the enemy map, yes, commit to the route the enemy. Let it be a battle royale. It's a lot versus a lot. Well, there are reinforcements, of course. I just had to say it because I got the feeling it was going to happen. Swordmaster, well, mercenary... No, this is a Swordmaster. Mercenary is just the name of the army. Swordmaster came and died. Just that simple. Yeah, Feral One seems to be like the only difficult enemy to face at this point. Strength, skill, speed, especially with these stats on Lith. This is ridiculous. Okay, you did come down. But maybe that wouldn't be the case. Nah. 0 hit. Get out. Get out. Well, actually, once again, I didn't check for Lagusa's legging weaponry. Is there anything like that in here? Because I might need that. Short spear, steel axe. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. There's a short spear coming. Same range as the bow, so... Okay, yeah, going to weaken a little bit, then I probably take it with Yield. Nice. Well, no. Not happening. Then Astrid it is. Yeah, I know, I'm dancing, I know I am. I guess the thing that bothers me the most about the animations is that even if you cancel them, it's still slow. Oh, come on. Okay, thanks. Or else I would have to start another battle with Yell. There we go, there we go. Level up, level 11, another blank level. Astrid is yes. You didn't hit any cap, right? No, you're just being a bitch. Sorry, but I don't know any other word to refer to this. She's been a general purpose bitch. Okay. Short spear going for Ike, as intended. That's why I put Ike in there to lure you. Wait. Wait, that's actually not effective. Why? Okay, and the boss moves. Some humans, have they already joined with the alien army? No, it's not possible. My chances now, I won't let it pass. Okay. That's scary. That's scary, that's some damage. Ooh, you targeted Ike. Big mistake. If you targeted Leith, because this guy doesn't have hit, he has 0%. If you targeted Leith, you would have a chance of killing her with a rock after. But you miscalculated. And now I'm killing the boss, I'm killing the guy behind the boss, I'm killing everyone in here. Okay. And as I thought, they go for Soren and Oscar. They just can't resist that sweet rock placement. Right, some healing for Yell. That's still not a transformation for reason. Right? Oh no, it is. It is. So we're on turn 5 already? Yeah? Okay, I know it's on turn 5. Alright, I think, first of all, I can do this. Kill you, get out. Jill is not going to do much. So, yeah, she can just go for this. Short spear is irrelevant. I take this kill with the Stilax and... yeah. We're just fine. I go back here. Once again, I can go there. I think I need to start with Ike. Yep. I think this is a good start. You knew we were here, but still you charge our positions? I'll teach you to regret your impudence. Sorry, but at this point I don't think you're in a position to teach me anything. Yes! Goodbye. Or not? Did I miss the Luna? I think I missed the second hit on Ether. Okay, well at least I recovered health. Okay, because I have you marked, I now realize I should have drank a vulnerary with you. But yeah, I can still go for this. And thus, the boss. So you've made it this far, have you? Then prepare to be sent down screaming. This quote is just... gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Thought you were mercenaries, but okay. At least that's what it says in the map information. Like in your information. 20... okay, strength, speed, defense, rest. So now you get good levels. Before you got absolutely nothing. You're just playing with me. That's what I'm getting. You're playing with me. By the way, I just have one turn before I de-transform. So how about I just go in here and I shove you. And that way we can all be good friends. Your movement is a lot because you have Purge. So I'm actually not that well, but I'll stay here with a Killer Axe. Not here. And I'll trade you the Vulnerary. And by the way, Savior, when I was editing, I realized I commented on me knowing what it was, but I never got to actually say it. I think Savior is a skill that allows you to rescue people without taking a penalty. I saw that one a long time ago. But I have a pretty good memory for these things. All things Fire Emblem, really. 0 damage and one-shotted by a critical. Nice. A level 4 Nefene. What the stats are we looking at? Skill speed. And she's well balanced. A bit on the faster side, I guess, but not that exaggerated. Ooh. Missing the second Silver Blade. The Silver Blade isn't that accurate, I guess. And you move there. Alright. Nice. And the biggest problem, I guess, is you. Okay. Purge, thankfully, drops your avoid and your speed a lot, so Void takes care of this. Yeah, probably leaving a Cavalier behind and bringing Mia would have been better, but you know, Hindsight's 2020. You don't know these things until they happen. Alright, skill, defense. Defense. Defense is good on Yale. Have to pay attention to the units, you know, I'm an FA tuber, I have to have opinions on them later or something. For example, Void, not that good. Considering all the amount of effort I've put into Void, yeah, and just the fact that, you know, he gets bows as a secondary weapon, he's not that incredible. Astrid, also, meh. You have to get lucky with her, I'm guessing. I think I've gotten pretty unlucky, because I can see her levels being very good and then you have no trouble at all, but yeah. Let's give the promoted one to Ike this time. Ike, however, is incredible. One of the strongest lords I've used ever. Absolutely demonic. Alright, so this one goes to Void, I guess. Well, that was, to me, the definition of a filler map. Honestly, the most exciting moment in this map has been the moment they threw the first rock, contesting pretty hard with the moment in preparations where we got Largo. Strength, skill, defense, okay. Now you're getting defense for some reason, because you heard me mention Largo. That's not victory. Is this a lot of them? It looked like they were more of them. There were more of them from down there. Now we've got you. Eat rock. Eat rock. I'm pretty clever. Rick. Above us, look out. Lol. That's the barn, right? Need a hand? The barn. Well met, Raisin. Well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dain. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dain. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? It's true that Raisin requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Okay. Sorry, I take that back about filler chapter. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Actually, I don't know if I get a victory at the end of the maps. Not in this game, right? In this game, I get the report by the start of the next one. Okay, so Kynegis is here. Tibarn is here. Are they getting added into my army? If they are, I might be wanting to use Kynegis, to be honest. I really like the guy. He looks just very imposing. King Kynegis, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite a triumphant return, Princess Elincia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benion, and in Dain as well. As to that, about King Gallia, Princess Crimea, I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. with you gathered over there. Yeah, big things. This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is. What about those 2 children? Surely they weren't involved? Children? This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've get most of it from my sister, but I feel this would be a good chance for her to hear it. So I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we meet Princess Elincia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that is everything I know. Father, he... Is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Miss, do you want to leave? No. I'm alright. I'm alright. Just a little confused. Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Diane. There was something else at play the entire time. What could King Ashnar's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything and even surrendering his home country. 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grill and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. As a One Piece reader, this puts a smile in my face. Because in One Piece, 800 years ago is like a very big date, so just something for you to know. At that time, all the world save Telius was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story. I thought it nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Goldo's King Deginsea. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Goldo was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive. The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Orleans Medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war. It's possible. Perhaps there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain his freedom. Aren't you the clever one? Let's guess what the Black Dragon King says. Yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere inside, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnar's intentions. Really? King Golda said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dying thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Meaning was too powerful. Dying would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dying probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves. And they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Rama was also friendly toward Lagos. I imagine that this, too, influenced Dain's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Venion as well. The power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually calling the medallion, I guess. So you believe King Dain's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. The war's gone too far for that. We have to smash the island to end this menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we have the medallion with us. What is it, Raisin? Is there a way to avoid all of this? Wait, that is the descendants of Laran. We have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to... I'm so sorry, it's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you that it wasn't your fault, didn't I? But... you were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault, so please don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Elincia. She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be resist no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ranulf. Alright. It's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Raisin? Yes? I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Lean's been kidnapped. It may have been by Diane's hand. That can't be. Why would Lean be taken? The release Galdar can only be sung by the girl Antina, right? But Ashnar doesn't know that. Oh, no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? You said it, Ranulf. Holy shit. Alright, that was a lot of information at the end. I still maintain the map, pretty poor map. Not a lot of things happening. They threw some boulders. It was a route, which is an objective I generally don't enjoy, unless there are certain conditions like, I don't know, Battle of the Eagle and Lion, for example. I think it's an example of how to do a good route map when there's a lot of enemies that are relevant in the same place. There's also I don't know, I'm thinking I honestly think Pale Flower of Darkness, the Yerme version, I think that's a pretty nice one, even if it can do without the reinforcements. Well, I just think, yeah, route in general isn't a good... It just isn't a good objective to have in a map. And this was no exception. They threw some things at us, but it was all about calculating how to wipe them out. And with the enemies being so weak, it didn't really feel that rewarding. Boss moved, didn't matter. Yeah, it was just weird. Really reminded me of chapter... Is it chapter 7 in Awakening? The one in the Breakneck Pass, the one where you battle a guy called Basto, which is also a wyvern. Yeah, really reminded me of that one for some reason. I guess just because of the setting and the type of enemies. But yeah, now it seems like the main difference for the plot is that everyone is now aware of the relevance of the medallion, of Arshinard's plan, of our involvement in all of that through, Grill and Elena and all that. So yeah, that's interesting. And I guess all that remains is for us to go to the capital, but at the same time it seems like that's exactly what Ashnard is expecting. And Ashnard also has a sacred armor. So we kind of need a sacred sword, and I don't know if I mentioned that because they escaped on his explanation. So yeah, that would be pretty good for us to get the sacred weapon, the Ragnell. Actually, that's lying on Grill's tomb, right? So we just have to get there. And Grill's tomb is in Gallia, right? In Gallia. Okay, so I guess we need someone to go to Gallia, get the Ragnall, bring it to us. Yeah, that would be my plan. But well, yeah, that's going to do it for this part though. This has been Pomom. Probably getting closer to the end. Pretty close, I would argue. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and yes, always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.